Hello, I'm Sue Eldridge and this is my Thoughtful Thursday. Thank you so much for joining me. So I'm spending the next few weeks looking with 2020 hindsight back at last year to see what I've learned and what I could do better and what I need to take with me into the future. And I'd like to share with you another thing that I feel was highlighted during the time of enforced lockdown for Tim and I. I know that this isn't what I'm going to share isn't other people's experience, but in 2019 we were so busy. I think Tim worked it out. We were at home, in our own home, for only 30 nights last year. I mean, we did go on a couple of holidays, but most of it we were travelling and working. And then in 2020, I think January, February and a little bit of March was busy. But really, after that, we've just, the two of us, been at home alone. And one of the things that it's been forced on me, but I've accepted, is that, you know what, God is more interested in time with you than in what you do. Being busy, working hard are all right things to do. God, you know, we're challenged to work hard, to work, do whatever we do unto God, and that's all true. But you know what? He's more interested in a relationship with you than what you do for him or with him or in his name. He can call those things a distraction. Let me just read to you the very famous story in, I'll just find out where it is, in Luke 10, and I'm reading from the Passion Translation. It says, as Jesus and the disciples continued on their journey, they came to a village where a woman welcomed Jesus into her home. Her name was Martha, and she had a sister named Mary. Mary sat down attentively before the Master, absorbing every revelation he shared. But Martha became exasperated by finishing the numerous household chores in preparation for her guests. So she interrupted Jesus and said, Lord, don't you think it's unfair that my sister left me to do all the work by myself? You should tell her to get up and help me. The Lord answered her, Martha, my beloved Martha, why are you upset and troubled, pulled away by all these many distractions? Are they really important? Mary has discovered the one thing most important by choosing to sit at my feet. She is undistracted, and I won't take this privilege from her. You know what? Martha was doing work for Jesus. She wasn't off, helping a neighbour. She was doing work to prepare for Jesus to be in her home. It wasn't a worthy thing. But even though it was for him, he said, no, Mary is undistracted, and I won't take that privilege from her. I've learned in 2020 that actually God is far more interested in my relationship with him than anything I could ever do for him or in his name. Yes, we're to look after, the widows and the orphans. Yes, we're to love our neighbours. All that is absolutely true. But as long as it's not a distraction from sitting at his feet, being in his presence, waiting on him. And for me in 2020, that's exactly where we found ourselves, just sitting at his feet, in rest, waiting for him. Yes, we could be doing this, we could be preaching here, we could be ministering here, She is undistracted, said Jesus, and I won't take this privilege from her. So go, be undistracted. That doesn't mean you don't have to work. You don't have to get jobs done. Of course you do. But make sure that you're spending time at his feet, listening to him, loving on him, and just being in his presence. God bless. Speak to you next time. Bye.